get down here. We'll get down here and have a look. Well, we've decided we're gonna have a fire down on the beach, and before that I'm going over to Martin Head and take some video, I guess. Maybe run the drone if the wind's not too high. Never really got a good look at it yesterday because it was raining and everything, and there were people there we didn't want to intrude. So such a beautiful view from up here. Seems to be a lot more people around this evening. Quite a busy spot. Scott's gonna do some dishes down there in the bay. There's people camped up there. There's people camped over there. I wonder if anyone's camped on Martin Head. Let's walk over here and have a look at the ledge from the bottom. At high tide today, just the very tip of that rock was sticking out of the water. A cave there. That's the face of Martin Head that they talk about. Kind of looks like a face. I can see. GoPro won't pick it up, I guess. I can see the top of the tarp where we're camping over there. Kind of a moonscape here. There's some alien planet. Or planet of the apes, maybe. About the Bay of Fundy, you can walk on the seabed twice a day. Ooh. There are other humans on this alien planet. Gravesite. I want to drive in there. Really? Full trail up through here. I'll go up that other way, I guess. Yeah, that was the easier way. I'll check out that other road over there. Bathroom maybe. Appears to be. Head proper, I guess. Here's the best way to look down over the cliff. I ain't getting any closer than that. It'd be a good place to look for whales and seals and porpoises and other kinds of sea monsters. Oh, she's a long ways down. Well, I'll go over and check out the foundations here. I think this was a lighthouse. It was either the lighthouse or the lighthouse keeper's house. From what I understand, well, there's two buildings, so who knows. It's been a while. That tree isn't new. Look at the size of the trees in there. So it's been a few years. They were thick walls. Wow. About 16 inches thick, maybe. 16, 18. Built rugged. And here's the other building. So one maybe was a lighthouse, and maybe the other one was a house. People house. It's got a thinner foundation, so this is probably the house. Well, I don't know what that metal stuff is. Looks like a cistern over there. Yeah. I don't know, but I assume there's people that do know. And probably if I read up on it, I could find out. Oh. Wow. This is quite a promontory right here. Quite a viewpoint. It's a long ways down. If you fell off that, you wouldn't be getting up under your own power. And that's as far as I go. So I was down there just a few minutes ago. Pretty cool spot. Over there is a piece of Nova Scotia sticking out into the Bay of Fundy. And then you go in behind that and you'll come to Truro. And that's Isle Hope or something. Isle Out. High Island, I think it translates as. here. Scott's got the fire going over there. Well, sunset.
Yep, we're in twilight now. Yep, I learned that.
Yep. It's shining over there at the head. That's day 3. We're packing up to leave. We get up about 6:30. We're up bright and early. We want to catch the tide so we can go the low tide trail. We don't want to take the high tide trail out of here with our heavy packs. So I'm pretty well packed up there. I've just loaded everything on the wheeler. Scott's still got to take his tent down, but we're not in a big rush. It's pretty nice here. It was cool last night, but it's warming up. A raccoon got into our stuff last night, spread a few things around, but no big harm done. I could hear him, but I looked out the tent, I couldn't see him. I think I scared him a little bit. But and we got, here's what we got out there. She's low tide. You can see the fossil beach is really good. Really clear over there towards Nova Scotia. Down towards St. Martin's. So today we're going to go back in through to the trailhead, and then we want to go to Friar's Bluff, Friar's Nose, whatever it's called. I don't know if we'll get anywhere else or not, but that'll probably be enough for the 3rd day. Anyway. Got to take down the tarp. Scott's got his stuff, he's just going to pack it on the wheeler. I'm all packed up. And we'll get out of here. Sights we want to see today. A waterfall or two, and Friar's Nose, or Friar's Bluff, I think it's called. So we plan on taking the low tide trail out of here. It should be a little easier. And I think we're going to take a little run over to the Martin Head there first. Scott wants to look at the rocks. So we'll do that, and then we'll be gone. One last look before we go. Alright, campsite's all cleaned up. Left it a little better than what we found it. It was in good shape. I must say, people pretty much clean up their garbage. What little bits that were here, we picked them up. But it was a very clean site. And we're going to leave it that way. There's wood for the next guy that comes along. I don't know who cut that, but I'm sure it'll get burnt. That's a nice fire pit there. Lots of room there for campfire singing. It's 9:40 in the morning. We're just leaving here now. My trip meter reached 53.7 kilometers, so we'll see how far we go today. There's an Armed Forces helicopter. I think it's Armed Forces. I figure it came out of Greenwood or somewhere. Yellow. It went over us and then it circled around us. And I think it's still up there somewhere. Maybe maybe I'll see it when we get down here on the beach. You see it, yeah. This helicopter, and he landed just up over that hill somewhere. I can still hear it. So Scott, he went over the rocks over there at Martin Head. And I'm staying down here just so maybe catch another glimpse of it. We're wondering if maybe someone was in trouble, or sounds like they're going to come back up now. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on the situation. I wonder if they aren't on a rescue mission. Some pretty rough trails down in there, up in there. They might have to come back for us. Hopefully not, though. The helicopter's gone. We don't know what it was doing. So we're heading out. The low tide trail. You have to kind of watch these steep hills with that pack on the back. Like a little crater, or a big crater. What do you think? Sinkhole or something. Woods up through here. The trail, after you've been over it once or twice, doesn't seem so formidable. I guess you learn how to take the rough spots. Very mossy. Smooth as milk going up through here. Probably the roughest portion of our trip today. Oh, let's see how we make out on this. There we go. Okay, Grasshopper here, he's gonna try and make it a little bit easier for himself.
That's right.
But
Work smarter, not harder.
yeah. And what was so hard about that? Really? That Scott is such a drama queen. Making all that fuss over that little rock. That's going in the video. Alright. That should be the worst of rough patches. This stuff looks kind of formidable, but really isn't that bad. Just when you get those little steep boulders there, there's a danger of tipping back on yourself, which wouldn't be good with a 700 or 800 pound machine. And we're a little bit top heavy with our packs, so you have to use a bit of caution. And we're back out to the good road. So we can take it out of four-wheel drive, put it in high range, off we go. Go ahead, sir.
You want me to go ahead?
Yep. That is a beautiful day for a wheeler ride. Might be a little bit too windy to do any drone flying, but I don't want to do any of that anyway with that helicopter up there. That is just a peach of a day. Trails have just enough moisture on them to keep the dust down. But they're not sloppy at all. NB app just shut down on me, so I'm using the Polaris Ride app. There's where I am right there. .3407 west. Oh yeah, we went that way. We went that way yesterday to go Goose Creek.
What?
Yep. Yep. I know almost exactly where I am. Right there.
You want to leave for a while?
Nope. Salmon River. It is quite little. Yep. Don't see any salmon. Maybe it's little salmon that's in it.
Maybe.
Yeah. look at a few more sites. I had to change my video card. It's the first time I've filled one up on one of my trips. Be a lot of hours of editing ahead of me, I'm afraid. Anyway, we're at the trailhead now, and now we're going to Friars Bluff and where else? Bear Meadow Falls or something like that. Crow Brook Falls. I'm not sure of the names, but that's where we're going, or we're planning on it anyway.